A commencement address sparking a firestorm of criticism tonight. U.S. lawmakers, politicians, and Jewish groups alike are bashing a student speaker at the CUNY Law School for her remarks criticizing Israel and calling the NYPD fascist. Some CUNY trustees now calling students' words hate speech. News 4's Chris Glorioso live in the newsroom with the latest on this story, Chris.
And Natalie, there is now a call for the CUNY Law School dean to be fired because she applauded this speech. We've reached out to her. We have not yet heard back, but here are some of the remarks that sparked this controversy. Most of them, the student speaker lashing out at CUNY, the school itself.
The self-serving interests of CUNY Central, an institution that continues to fail us, that continues to train and cooperate with the fascist NYPD, the military.
In the commencement speech, CUNY law grad Fatima Musa Muhammad bluntly criticized the City University of New York for failing to speak up against a list of perceived injustices.
Brown and black men are being murdered by the state at Rikers. The law is a manifestation of white supremacy that continues to oppress.
But it was Muhammad's tirade against Israel that drew the biggest backlash.
As Israel continues to indiscriminately rain bullets and bombs on worshipers, murdering the old, the young, as it continues its project of settler colonialism, expelling Palestinians from their homes.
The comments drawing swift condemnation from politicians, including Congressman Dan Goldman, who said with anti-Semitism on the rise, this kind of hateful and misleading rhetoric is unacceptable. At least two CUNY trustees and the chancellor called it hate speech. Mayor Adams blasted the speech yesterday, too.
If I was on that stage when those comments were made, I would have stood up and denounce them immediately because we cannot allow it to happen.
At the conclusion of the student speech, the CUNY law dean clapped for the student. That prompted the president of the World Jewish Congress to call for her firing.
Thank you, Fatima.
Not everyone is condemning this student's speech. The Council on American Islamic Relations and several student groups, including one made up of Jewish law students, blasted the critics, saying they are Islamophobes who want to silence messages in support of Palestinian people. We were unable to reach out to the student speaker herself, but she declined comment to other news media.